Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Reef, just making an update, man. So the last video, I showed you guys my powder blue hat ick. Probably wondering why I still got fish inside the main tank. Sorry about the glare, but I'm trying to make the video right now rather than later. I got something to do. But anyway, so what I've been doing is I've been treating the tank with Polyp Lab Medic for today is the 10th day, and the powder blue tank, which is right here, has actually was when he first started showing signs of ick. It was a couple days after I took him out and had to put him in the quarantine tank. So what happened was he got the black ick, and I think that stressed him out, but I also believe these new snails that I got and didn't quarantine, which, you know, messed up. It was a mistake. I think they brought it in, and he was stressed out from the black ick. Next thing you know, he started showing white spot. So what happened was right away, I start treating the tank with the Polyp Lab Medic, and you know, it just went down, man, and it's crazy. He did fine in the tank for about 3 days with the Polyp Lab Medic. I thought, you know, I was hoping to at least kill some of them when they were in the tank, and try to just live with it, because I just got the tank up. You know, I didn't want to set up another quarantine. Everything was quarantined. Everything was good, I thought. And one mistake, man, will kill you. But it was Sunday, I did the water change, and literally, man, I noticed a couple spots on his face, and literally within I don't know if you can see that, the glare, literally 2 hours, man, he was, that ick just spread. So I pulled him fast, set up the quarantine tank. I love Red Sea salt. I think everybody should use it. I was in a hurry. I got to mix that salt up. I mixed it for about an hour, and it was good to go. Tested it, got it all ready, threw him in the quarantine. And that's where he's been for he's probably been there for about 7 days now. I think it's been about 7 days. So anyway, so he's been in there, and I'm treating that with copper, the cupramine. And just to show you guys, I'm treating it with the copper, and I got his fish food in here. I got garlic, and I bought vitamins, all that, and he's eating that. But man, it hits fast. You know, when it hits, by the time you really see it, it takes over. You know, so that's where he's been, and he has no more spots on him. He has no more. Nothing. He's eating fine. You see him right now. He likes the lights off for some reason, and so I've been leaving him off I turn him on once in a while just so he's not all stressed out. But he's doing fine. I mean, he's doing just fine. He has no more spots on him. He's hungry right now. You can see he's coming out. He sees me, but once again, sorry about the glare, but that 350 came in handy, which, you know, this wasn't a cycle tank. So what I learned from this is I'm going to have a cycled quarantine tank until I'm completely done, you know, as far done stocking as possible. But my idea is like, I seen a video Scott had about living with ick, and the thing is, man, is that I'm not done stocking this tank, you know. I think I'm done with the fish, but as far as coral and all that go, I just started. So it sucked what happened, but at the same time, you know, I'm gonna try to live with it, and he's gonna come back in. I was more worried about the ick in his gills. That's why I pulled him so quick. So I'm trying to kill that off. And I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to leave him in the quarantine tank for the full 8 weeks. I'm going to keep him in there maybe another week, and then I'm putting them back. The pop lab medic will continue to be treated in the tank, and what the plan is I'm gonna try to live with it. You know, I mean, I'm gonna try to fight it in the main tank. It's probably a dumb move, but you know, I'm upgrading my 20-gallon Innovative Marine all-in-one because I wanted a tank for my front room, and was gonna go with I was looking at it last weekend, the Marineland 60-gallon cube. I just want something small for out there. And then I seen a video about the Red Sea Reefer 250. I don't want to get too big of, you know, water volume, so I'm thinking about doing that Red Sea 250 reefer. You know, I think that's about 57 gallons of water right there, but it's a really nice tank. But the plan is, real quick, I don't want this video to go too long. The plan is to get that tank up and get that tank going, run it at hyposalinity, and that's when I'm gonna take all these fish out and throw them there when it's just sand and rock, and I'm gonna keep them in there for the 8 weeks. That will kill the ick in this tank. That will kill whatever parasites on them in that tank, which is fine. And then they'll come back in this, and then that tank I'll start to, you know, well, obviously I gotta raise the salinity with them, but that's the plan, man. So like Scott from Mile High Reefer said, I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna try it, you know, but I will have a hospital tank set up and ready to go if I have another bad outbreak. And it sucks, but one mistake, man, and I think it was these snails, because nothing got added. It was either the snails or this rock right here, because that's the only thing that was really added to the tank. So I don't know, man, but we'll see what happens. But all right, right on, guys. Thanks. Sorry about the glare. Just wanted to make an update. Happy reefing.